Now I take the example of a NFA diagram and we try to construct a DFA diagram for the given NFA. So Q0, this is the NFA state. So solution. So you write the step procedure. Step 1. So the given NFA states has these three states are available, Q0, Q1 and Q2. So what is mod Qn? That means number of states, that is 3. So the first step is you should calculate Qd, which is equal to 2 power mod Qn. So which is 2 power 3, 8 possible values. So what are all the possible DFA states? So you write the possible DFA states. Qd is equal to 1 is empty state. If square bracket contains single state, you can write it separately. So Q0, Q1, Q2. And then if two states are possible, you write it Q0, Q1, Q0, Q2 and Q1, Q2. If three states are possible, that will be rewritten as Q0, Q1, Q2. So these are all 8 possible states. And you should also calculate final state of NFA. So the final state of NFA is Q2. And we don't know the final state of DFA. We should calculate it. This is step 1. And step 2, you write the starting state of NFA. That means starting state of NFA. Starting state of NFA is Q0. And the input symbols are 0, 1. So, you should calculate tilde of Q0, 0 and tilde of Q0, 1. So, these are all NFA states. So, from the diagram, you can able to easily write this. So, Q0, 0 means two states are there, Q0, Q1. Q0, 1 means Q0 is available. Okay, therefore, the starting state of DFA is tilde D. So, starting state of DFA is Q0. Because this is the starting state of NFA, the same will be represented within square bracket of DFA. So, tilde D of square bracket of Q00 is the same answer, but that should be written within square bracket. So tilde D of square bracket of Q01, which is equal to Q0. So this is the answer I retrieved. So here I put the transition table for DFA. So this is the DFA transition table. So the initial state is Q0. I retrieve the answer for these two, one Q0, Q1 and Q0. So this is the retrieved answer. These are all new states. So we write Q0, Q1 as a separate one. This Q0 is already available, so it's not needed to calculate it. But we should need to calculate the input values for Q0, Q1. So how can we write it? So tilde D of the new state is Q0, Q1. Then alphabet symbols are 0 and 1. How can you get it? You just check the NFA states. What are the values available in Q0, 0 and Q1, 0? That should be combined within single square bracket. So how can you write it? You can write it as tilde N of, separately you write here Q0, 0 union tilde N of Q1, 0. So you check the answer. What is NFA of Q00? Q00 is two answers. One answer is Q0 and another one is Q1. Union Q1, 0. There is no output flow for Q1. See, if there is no state, you mentioned as pi. Then you write it as this is the resultant DFA state. So the answer should be written within square bracket. So the same answer will be retrieved. Then for this one, you can write it as tilde N of Q01 union tilde N of Q11. So you check the answer, tilde N of Q01. So in Q01, the answer is Q0. Union Q11, the answer is Q2. But we should write it as a DFA state, so that should be written within square bracket. So this is the answer What is the answer? This is the DFA state for Q0, Q1. Q0, Q1, 0 is the same state. Q0, Q1. For 1, it is Q0, Q2. So the new state is Q0, Q2. So now I should calculate Q0, Q2 with 0. And then delta D of Q0, Q2 with 1. So what is the answer? First you write Q0, 0 values. So I directly write the answer within square bracket. So the Q0, 0 is Q0, Q1. And then Q2, 0, there is no outflow. So only this answer is available. And then you check here, Q0, 1 is Q0. Q2, 1 is there is no answer. So you write the resultant value. Here the answer is Q0, Q1, Q0. These are all already available in these states. So it's not necessary to iterate the same notations. So this is the final transition table. This is the DFA transition table. Okay. Then in the table, you should mention the final state. Final state should be mentioned within star. So how can you check it? The given final state of NFA is Q2. So you check the DFA states. Only 3 DFA states are available. One is Q0, another one is Q0, Q1, third one is Q0, Q2, in which Q2 is available in the third state. So the third state only we considered as final state. So therefore, FD is equal to square bracket of Q0, Q2. So only one output state is there. So this is the answer. You can represent the DFA in a tabularized form. So I draw the transition diagram from the given table. So Q0, if Q0, 0 means it goes to Q0, Q1. For Q0, 1, same state is there. For Q0, Q1, self loop with 0. If it is 1, it goes to Q0, Q2. It is a final state, so I mentioned within double circle. Then if it is 0, it goes to this state. If it is 1, it goes to this state. So this is the final DFA diagram. Thank you.